Leg techniques. Leg techniques have one thing in common. They require standing on one leg and keeping the balance while the rest of your body is busy doing something else. How do you keep that balance? I'm far from perfect at that. I just wanted to share a few tips that I learned in the dance classes I attended, and I still need to practice a lot myself. There are a few things you can focus on. You start with your feet. Your feet carry you, they carry your weight, and you should have your weight evenly distributed on your whole feet, so not just standing on your heel, not just on your toes, but really on the full feet. Then you can imagine that your legs are stable pillars that just lead your weight down into the ground. And if you're grounded with such a kind of imagination, that's a good point to start for balance. The next thing is your posture. That's something I really need to work on. I really got a bad posture. I tend to stand like this, which is really bad with a hollow back and this hunchback up here. So really try to stand straight and tall, so your hip a little bit like this, straight and not sticking out there, not scooping here, but really straight. Your belly is in, your shoulders are back, and loose. The chest is open, and your head should be just tall, resting on your neck and on your shoulders. I'm really bad at demonstrating that. I hope you get the idea. Just standing straight and tall. Your shoulders maybe a little bit in front of your hips, and most important thing is that the belly is in. You suck your belly button back to your spine. Then when you start to stand on one leg, before you lift one leg, you just shift your weight over to the other leg where you want to stand on, so that your whole weight is on that leg before you lift your foot here. And you don't sit down on this hip like this, but this hip stays straight. And to lift that foot, I exaggerate now, you rather lift or raise this hip upwards until you can take your foot off the ground. If you sit down here, it makes it a lot more difficult to keep the balance than if you really stay straight. And the most important muscles for your balance are in your abs. You never let loose here in your belly. If you see modern contemporary dancers dancing really loose, everything can be loose except your belly. So you're tight here, suck your belly button to your spine, shift your weight, here you stay straight, and then you can lift your leg and stand on one leg. And when you start to shake a little bit, again focus down to your foot, tell your foot to stay calm and not to shake, and then you can stand for a while and start to move around with the rest of your body. The rest is just practice, and you can practice this every morning when you put on your socks. That can look like this. You have your socks on the ground, and then you start. And then you're ready to go to work.